Our hopes and dreams have finally come true, and Rollscape has endless mode, so that means we can make some really big numbers even bigger. We just need to get a good start. Since we got 2 dark tiles, we're going to start with dark tiles and start a rolling. If you're unfamiliar, the goal is to make this number at the top 2500, so we've got to go 2500 spaces that way. And we currently have 99 remaining rolls to do it, rolling a dice that goes up to 6, so you can see the struggle. But as we start going, every time one of our dark tiles actually gives us a point, we can use those points once they add up to buy more higher chance of getting things. So now we've got an expected 1 for the dark tiles. And before long, we get a relic choice. Are you going black or white? Always struggling with energy? Become an electric circuit. Energy is something you need. Use it to re-roll the shop, but you can also use it to buy yourself more rolls. Plus, this is the new edition, I'm pretty sure. We also have a re-roll, but I'm going to go with the electric thing. So as we're going, every time we move, I believe we roll up to 20, we're going to get more energy, which we're going to use to re-roll the shop. The tiles, I believe that's a dark one and that's a light one, but when they're this color, it's a little hard to tell them apart. Okay, we're going to re-roll the shop. I think the first one was actually free, so we could have done that a while ago. I'm going to add +1 to both dark and light. There's a 25% chance of that. So our light tiles are expected 0. They can roll up to 1. The dark tiles are 1 with a maximum of 3 expected, but those are going to get real big. 3 rolls later, we're going to add another dark tile. We got 85 rolls left, so that feels pretty good. At this point, I can press B to translate one single energy into a roll, which is actually really good value. Saved up another 20 points, so we're going to buy another dark tile. The main struggle in this is really getting enough energy to keep your rolls going, because your rolls will inevitably wind down. We have 82 currently, but we're going to go through those before you know it and have maybe very little to show for it. Rolling along, I want to try and hit, there we go, 30 points so we can upgrade the shop, and that automatically rolls it. I'm going to turn this 2 energy into 2 more rolls, and then we're going to get back to rolling. Every upgrade is going to cost 25 now, so we definitely need to increase the value. Since our light tiles are often landing on little value, we're just going to keep rolling until we can upgrade those. Now at least the light tiles are expected at 1. So we'll get far less dead tiles. So every roll now starts with an electric tile giving you +2 energy. It comes with a battery which you can use to expand your circuit of electric tiles. That's fine by me. So we get +2 every time we roll. That's actually huge because we could just put the rolls right back on. There's also the battery over here. I'm not sure how we charge that. Oh, so the electric takes up one of the spots in the roll. So we were supposed to roll 4 tiles. We rolled electric +3, which in my opinion is still worth it because energy is harder to get the numbers so far. Even though we're really going to have to start working a little bit extra harder. But as long as we're turning this early energy into more rolls, this is a good thing. So we're going to upgrade the lights some more. So lights are expected 2, darks are expected 3. I'm just going to power through some rolls for a second because we need to save up about 75 energy. I don't really like either of these choices. This is an old option. I don't remember what it does. Go this way and take a fun hike. If you're not a big fan of I love unpredictability, so we're going to re-roll. Doesn't a live-action Rollscape movie sound like an amazing idea? Anyway, dice. Yep, we're going that way. Every time we pass one of these, whoops, we re-rolled that. Energy will cost more to turn into rolls. Luckily, we've got lots of energy so far. But we're going for 75 in a shop, that way we can get some better options and get our tiles upgraded quicker. This is a bit of a gamble, but now we can do that. And turn all this energy into more rolls. And now we're going to get better options and more options, importantly, here too. That's also because every time you buy something here, the price of everything goes up, so you really want to choose your purchases wisely. Look at all that energy, though. This is going to be perhaps easy. Okay, let's upgrade both of them. +1. I do want to reroll. There is a rare. Charge your battery for 1 electricity. That costs 125. We're not going to do those yet because I need more like rolling power. We can upgrade these dice to roll more than the traditional 1 to 6. And eventually things are going to get prohibitively expensive. We're currently basically making the rolls back. We're getting more or less free rolls. But before long, that's not going to be the case anymore. So let's upgrade both sides. I also want to re-roll. Now we're starting to get the multipliers we need. Those are going to help. Expected 3 and 4, but if we had the multiplier, they're going to be considerably bigger. Okay, getting past these electricity tiles is going to be annoying. Like, I'm just rolling forever electricities. But our artifact, endlessly poppable popcorn. Mark a face. Whenever that face is rolled, gain +4 energy. Set its value to 1 upon pickup. Rolls now cost 3 energy. I think if we're going to set it to 1 anyway, we'll put it there. That way when we roll a 1, we at least get extra energy. We're going to keep putting those back on, and we need bigger rolls. For now, I will actually settle for +1, 50% to either side. There's a ×2 multiplier. That's what we need. We're going to save for that. We're just going to roll and use our energy to fill the rolls back. We're still over 70 rolls, so we're still very much okay there. Just gotta keep rolling and suffer through the pain. Okay, now we can afford that. So white is expected 3, dark is 4. After buying that, expected 7 and 9. Obviously, that's a considerable upgrade. There's another dark one we can roll. But I do need to upgrade my die because we are not rolling nearly far enough. They're starting to get better. We're stacking up points better. But things are getting expensive. But we maintain 70 rolls. Left, 73. A great visit of Christmas presents and integer multiplication give you a decent amount of dopamine. Ahead lives a special snowflake who loves making reckless financial decisions. They put me in the game. I'm gonna go for... Oh, this one's actually really good. We just need to make it far enough to get it. But there's another dark multiplier, so dark is expected 13 now. So at least we're gonna start stacking up some points considerably quicker. There's also market die face with 5% chance to be rolled. Maybe I'm still not understanding how that works, but didn't it says that turns it into 1 when I do that? Yeah, that seems to be the case. Whenever that face is rolled, gain +4 energy. Set its value to 1 upon pickup. So if I were to buy that, I would have to use it on the 2. That would drop the 2's value, which we hopefully can increase later. So the 2, there we go. Shouldn't that have set to 1? I'm still confused how this works. Whatever the case, we're maintaining pretty consistently 70-something rolls, so all is well. Okay, I'm starting to think, wow, that was a lot of 1s in a row. That whatever we mark, it's simply, this is different than the popcorn. So if we put this on something, it's actually a good effect. So it gives it a higher chance to be rolled, so we can pick something big. We're actually making up rolls so far, and that feels strange. So I'm going to slap this on a 6 now, so we're going to have a 5% chance greater to roll a 6 instead. And now we get our artifact, 5% chance to get a multiply tile, multiplying all tiles in that roll by 2. And that can spawn multiple times, so it's a ×2 multiplier. So ×2, ×4, ×8, ×16, you get the idea. So the longer we can roll, the better that's going to be. Now we just need to add there's a ×2, so that gave us tons of points. So we just need lots of big rolls to be able to trigger that often. But we're at 500, we've only got to go 5 times further. And that's just to hit our goal. We can keep going forever, but we did get a ×2, now the light's 10, the dark is 17. We're finally getting a die upgrade piece. I've never taken so long to see one. We're going to upgrade the 6 into a 7. I'm not going to buy any of the electricity charges yet. We don't need them for one. We're still maintaining 73. But also, we don't want to eat up... There is a double value. But we don't want to eat up too many of our tiles because we're not rolling super big yet. Look at me being all responsible. The perfect place to take a breath of fresh air. We're going to go that way because it just seemed like the better of the options. Now, where's my 6? My currently 7. So there's a 10% chance to roll a 7 now, which just happened, so that was good for us. And we're going to increase our values. Each of them are going up considerably as soon as I save up 338, which hopefully won't take very long. In fact, we're going to do it now. Now it's expected 13 and 21. The rolls have dipped under 70 though, but that's still plenty of rolls considering where we're at. 69 rolls, have to give that a shout out because I'm 4. Okay, we're over 500, so I'm going to upgrade the shop again. Now we can start to get some really good upgrades potentially. They are getting expensive, but we're definitely going to make some good use of these things. So we also got this, plus 5% chance to get a refresh tile, giving you 2 free refreshes in the shop. Okay, well, refreshes are certainly our friend. The more we can refresh, the more options we have. The more options we have, the more mistakes we can make. I'm also going to add 5% chance to my there, so we got a 15% extra chance to roll our 7. Now it's back to saving up money. We can add a +6 to the light tiles, which would be huge. I think I'm going to do that just for some balance sake. So now the whites are actually ahead. Expected 25, the darks are 21. Ooh, that was our rolls are definitely getting pretty consistently better and strong. There's a refresh tile. I didn't really realize that takes up a tile on the board. Well, we'll just have to go ahead and, whoops, didn't mean to, well, that's okay. I want that one instead anyway. Anytime that something takes up a tile, it kind of takes up valuable space. Refreshers are good and all. Well, I guess we got 8 of them now, so that really is going to pay for itself. 5.99, 6.19, so we're adding 12 to either side. It was 25 and 21, now it's 37.36. That was a big one. And that's why I didn't want to buy a lot of basic tiles to give +1 earlier, because they would still be costing the same amount now, but instead we could be adding +6 or more. And the more we're able to roll later, the definitely bigger the multipliers are going to get. Add +1 to all next refresh tiles is kind of tempting. I kind of want more plus on we can maybe get 100% on our biggest die. We can actually upgrade it almost immediately. We're down to 58 rolls though, so that is actually getting problematic. But now there's a 20% chance to roll that 7. And if we're getting lucky with our times twoer, that's why we need bigger rolls as well. The longer we can roll, the more chance we have of times twos showing up. And we like times twos, because those were really, really weak rolls. So we're going to get plus 12 to either side. We're going to get bigger earnings. I'm going to definitely buy that as soon as I get 1,000. Apparently Spartans used to treat their children as their dice as if they were children. That one's kind of interesting as well. Every time you roll, there's a 75% chance another die is secretly rolled as well. We discard the lowest roll. That's going to help keep our rolls big. And we need real big rolls. Biggest we can get. So we need to make it to that artifact. Up to 853. I need 11. That was a real big roll. So now we can add an extra 5% chance. So 1 in 4 of our rolls at least is going to be a 7. Going to eat up a few times 2 multiplier might be good. We're going to save up for that because it shouldn't take that long at our current earnings to get there. Gotta remember to keep putting my energy into more rolls because we're down to 50. Okay, we can already buy that. So now 61 and 62 are expected for either side. I'm going to use a few rerolls. That's tempting. I really want die upgrades. Maybe I should just upgrade this shop for 2,000. That's going to be my best bet, perhaps. Well, for now, we're going to upgrade the shop for 2,000. Now we get epic upgrades. So now I can upgrade, if I want, every die face, even though one's super strong, or a single die face, which is probably what we want, considering we'll eventually have basically the 7, or our highest die is going to be the one that always lands on. That's the risk I'm about to take anyway, and I'm willing to take that. We definitely need bigger value. That was a big roll, so this is going to become an 8. And the more we land on that 8, definitely the bigger earnings are going to get. So every time you roll, so now we're going to get higher overall rolls for sure. Actually, mathematically, this is working out quite well because we should often land on that what is now a 9. But things are getting expensive. To upgrade the shop now costs 8,000. But we've also gone 1,021 and we're making giant amounts of money, so we're going to upgrade the light tiles. It's expected is now 100. So we'll try and get some rolls back and eventually we'll upgrade our energy thing, but that was a big earnings one, so that really helped as well. That's now a straight 10. And that's often going to roll. Now we're getting more multipliers. Now the investment should pay off better. So now I'm going to get another charge for the battery. So now I think I get extra energy per roll. And we're going to add plus 8 to the dark side. So that's now expected 110. So those are getting big quickly. We've got lots of refreshes because I haven't really been that picky. There's a times 2 multiplier going off thanks to another 10 roll. So it's not uncommon for us to be making many hundreds per roll. We're already up to a new thing. Imagine a bouncy castle parkour where if you fall off you get blown to pieces by tons of TNT. Sounds dangerously funny to me. That seems familiar. You know what? I don't know what that does, but obviously it's going to be good for us. Bouncy castle parkour where if you fall off you get blown to pieces by TNT. I actually really like that idea. That sounds like a lot of fun. It's kind of funny because I was actually joking earlier about how they put me in the game, and then it turns out they literally did put me in the game. So happy coincidence, we'll celebrate with good luck. Epic, plus 6 per side, 131, 146. We still got 49 rolls, so that's doing okay. I will do a plus 1 to the refresh tiles. I don't know how many I want to buy for that to make it worthwhile, but here's the start of our bouncy castle. We're maintaining 50 rolls, we're almost halfway there, so that bodes pretty well. And the bigger these numbers get, obviously, the quicker we're going to get to where we're going. Wow, that's 6,000 thanks to those multipliers. There's 600 for a single tile. Okay, so let's upgrade our lightning thing one more time. Let's also turn our 10 into an 11. And we're going to keep rolling through this new area. That was also a really big earner. Here we go. Bouncy Castle Parkour. That was huge earnings. The darks are going up, so they're at almost 200. There we go. We blasted along there. We're down to 44 rolls. Make that 46. We do still need to be somewhat careful about what we're buying, obviously. But let's increase our chances here. That's now a 30% chance and we roll 2 die, so it really should quite often land on that. So my special thing, every time you roll no normal tiles in a row, gain points equal to 10% of the energy bar requirement. They added something to the game for me that I don't fully understand. And I'm okay with that. We're just going to keep on rolling. That was another big earner, so let's do an epic there. And the shop costs 8,000. We should probably do that at some point, but I still need bigger rolls, and I do actually want this energy thing quite badly at this point. The rolls are dropping down, so we might still need even more energy gathering if we can. I'm going to buy an epic there, and as soon as I can, I'm going to buy this other one. That was actually big earnings. I should have upgraded the shop with that. But we'll push on for now. I'm going to upgrade the energy thing again. The battery is almost full. Plus, we're coming up to another shop where we get to pick. Do I crave more multiplication? Yes, I do. Okay, we're almost at 8,000. I want to get this so we can upgrade the shop, and now we can buy some super things. I do also want to buy the ultimate lightning upgrade. Times 8 per side is also huge. Okay, that is maxed out now. So, okay, you got to buy all 5 of those. But now we get extra energy per roll, which is actually really big. Okay, now I'm going to buy a times 8 multiplier per side. So it's 161 and 324. Now it's 355 and 600. We're getting mega more points now. We're down to 31 rolls. So we really need to get those earnings up. We're going to add +8 to the dark. So the dark is 705. But upgrades, as you can see, are costing a great deal, but I'm going to upgrade one to every die face. Probably should have done that a while ago, considering this went down here. But we're getting lots of energy per roll, so we're not going to complain. But we are going to go into the magic house. Which side do we want to potentially double? Probably the dark tiles. Dark tiles have a 10% chance of doubling their value. We'll celebrate that with an upgrade. Wow, that was tons of points. Okay, so after that, we're going to add +1 to all the die faces again, because we need distance at this point. We've got 1,000 places to go, and we've got about 30 rolls to do it with. Luckily, we got some really good upgrades coming up, so that's now a 14. We can roll a 14 with the die, and that's now going to have a 35%, over 35% chance to roll easy enough. So we're going to get that a lot. I'm also going to multiply either side by a lot, so the dark is expected is now 1,300. It's another artifact choice. Nothing like cracking open a cold one in a desert full of dino skulls. Even better, they say, skulls love good die faces. Okay, I'll take your word for it, weirdo game. And now we're going to upgrade this to a 40% chance to roll that. And we're going to upgrade the dark tiles again. Their expected is now 1,700, which is a great deal of earnings for us, which means we got like 32,000 in a single roll. We're going to upgrade all die faces. I probably should give the whites just a little more help, because we are going to roll a lot of them naturally. But we're also getting lots that are going to benefit both sides. Like, we're going to do ×6 for the darks. They're now expected 2,100, which means we made like tens of thousands in a single roll. All the dies are getting upgraded, and all the dies are upgrading again. And then we're going to get a ×6 multiplier there. And here's some really good ones for us, because now I can once again afford to upgrade more things. Okay, this one synergizes incredibly well. Gigantic skull. Mark a face. Whenever that face is rolled, add a +1 to it. So, given that we have a massive chance to roll this one, that's going to go up and up and up, like just stupidly at this point. So I'm not actually going to spend any more points upgrading that particular die face. I'm going to spend them on other things, like +6 to either side. In fact, we have so many rerolls at this point, I might just try and push everything to the dark side, or increase. Wow, that was 100,000 in a single roll. Alright, so that's got a 45 chance at least to roll. We got 25 rolls left, so I think we're going to make it considering the amount of rerolls and points we have. Okay, for the darks, I'm going to do +8 and ×6, so it's expected is 3,600 at this point. And if we get lucky on a roll like that, there's another 100,000, so 5% chance to that die face, and a 5% there, so it's a 55% chance at least to roll that one, and now it's up to 20 already. This might just take off on itself. I do want to upgrade certain things. Okay, we rolled a 20 or higher. We're just going to keep the odds of this going up stupidly so, because it's just going to roll itself and get progressively bigger and bigger. But we definitely want to upgrade our lightning thing though, because we're down to 26 rolls. But the further we go too, I think we've only got to make it 100 tiles to get more energy. But when you're making this much money though, I don't know if it really matters what we buy anymore. So the dark's now expected 4,700, and that we're constantly rolling to 25, which is now up to 26 already. I do want to try and tilt the odds to roll more dark tiles overall though. Ooh, we're definitely going to do that as soon as we can. More energy. Why don't we get any of those anymore? Maybe we upgraded past those already. Well, we'll take it +6 for the darks for now. +8. That was 500,000. Roll a tile with a value of 50,000 or higher. Also, that's now a 70% chance to roll. I don't know if it's even worth it to roll that anymore, considering there's 2 tries to get 70%. But I can't help myself. Let's see if we can get just up to straight 100%, because we missed it there. The refresh tile we don't need, because we're rolling so many that's redundant. There we go. 10% higher chance to roll the dark tiles. So we're going to re-roll until we find more of those, because now that I know they do exist, I'm going to get really obsessive about that. So there's now a 60% chance to roll a dark tile. Oh, so where's our super tile? That's now up to 80% chance times 2 rolls. Okay, I'm gonna take the 2 times 6s just because they were staring me in the face. 3 times 6s, but now when we roll, we're getting massive distance and value. Ooh, doubles the value of all dark tiles. Upgrades in the shop cost 150% more. I'm fine with that. We're making so much money, it's getting stupid. And since dark tiles have such a good chance to get bigger, we just increased our odds. There's now a 65% chance to roll darks. I guess we should buy the other lightning upgrade as soon as we can afford it, which is now. We're certainly getting extra energy per roll. Speaking of which, we're up to 28 rolls left, so we're still going up. There's the 10% we want. We just gotta fish out a few more of those. It does cost 252,000, but what did we just roll? Millions? Am I understanding? Is that 1.5 million? All right, well, we're going to keep going with that because things haven't broken yet. Yeah, that was definitely in the millions. Okay, there's another 10% to the dark tile. There's an 80% chance to roll dark tiles. And they have many chances to roll all sorts of multipliers. I'm pretty sure I can break the game with this. Energy's getting upgraded. We're going to do some rerolls. We're getting close to our goal as well. We're also making up rolls. We're up to 30. So let's go plus times 6 and a rare plus 6. So the dark's expected is 13,500. And we just made 1 point something million. Okay, we definitely need more energy though for sure. We really got to be careful not to get too caught up in one single direction. 10% more dark, so 85% chance to roll a dark tile. There's a dark multiplier. Our dice now is also up to 35. It would be nice to upgrade that chance as well. Well, okay, 85% chance to roll that. I want 100% chances. There is 2 point something million, so it's easy to get our money back when we want it. Lightning's getting upgraded. Lightning is upgraded again. I don't know. I just got some kind of challenge done. Given how stupid this is going to get though, we still need more. There we go. So there's now a 90 and 95% chance to roll this. And I think we basically get 2 spins on that. Well, so we're up to 31 rolls again. So there we go. We now have a 100% chance very simply to roll that. So every time we roll, that goes up by 1. It gets bigger as we go. Also times 6 plus 8. So the dark tiles now roll 18,000 base value, which obviously gets a great deal bigger. So we got an achievement for rolling over a 40. Now it's going to be in 10 rolls, it's going to be 51. In 100 rolls, it's 151. There's another lightning bolt, another lightning bolt, another lightning bolt. It's crazy how rare the 10% dark tile thing is. We're stuck at 85%. Now it's up to 90%. Okay, I'm not allowed to buy any more of those. I think 90% is the most. So, oh no, we're just out of money. That's a weird feeling. Okay, now we're up to 95% chance to roll a dark tile. We're just about at our goal. We're going to upgrade our energy, upgrade our times 6. And I can't really afford anything. So, okay, we hit our goal. Claim your victory. Also counts as victory. Marks end of any ongoing artifact challenges. I think this is endless then. If you can't keep up for a moment, press escape. Wait, what? I don't know what to do here. Wait, can I keep going? I wasn't reading. And now I don't know what's happening. Did I break it? Oh, I see what it was saying. If I can't read this, I press space to pause it. An endless void. Please let me continue. Others do not accept this fate. There is certain something that somewhere a boundary exists marking the edge of the universe. Yes, I would very much like to go find that. Okay, and now spam me back out. Rolls now cost 100 energy. Okay, that's quite expensive, so we can add 1 roll. Now we're getting some more legendary upgrades. Plus 100 per side, plus 3 to all die faces. Upgrading the shop tier costs 500 million? Yup, that's a true blue 500 million. So we need to actually strategize again, given how expensive everything is. We're going to need lots of energy. 1E6. Can I afford that? Looks like that's $1 million. That's good to know. We can add 100 to either side, so our dark will turn from 18,000 into 28,000. Good to know. So let's give it a roll. We got lots of energy, so we got our roll back immediately. I do want to spend plus 6 to a die face, so we're now going to roll a 50 every single roll. Correction, we're going to roll a 56, and that will now become a 57 immediately. 10 million. We rolled a 50 or higher. We got a bunch of energy back as well. We're going to upgrade the battery circuit again, and maybe 100 to... Maybe that was a bad choice. Upgrading the shop tier beyond legendary would be fun. $50 dark tiles. So what are we at? 37,600. They're now at 47,600. Every time we roll, it's just getting silly. Whoops, I didn't mean to grab that one. I meant that one. So with 12 million, we're going to add the dark, and then we're going to add another 6 to that. So the die face is up to 73. Definitely more energy. Like given how far we're rolling, we can do a whole row of energies like that. I don't know if that's worth it, but given how much money we have, I think we can really afford that. So more energy, more dark tiles. There's another +6 to that. It'd be nice to push that over 100. I'm not sure how many rolls we have to get to add energy again, but we're going to find out. That'll be 86. So if I roll, that goes up to 87. And look at all those earnings. Okay, so 87 became 93, which becomes 99. One roll, it's 100. So I bet I get an achievement for that. We're going to put 2 energy back on. So 100 rolled. No achievement. But look at those earnings. Look at all the times 2s we get. So this is where we, looks like we actually upgrade what's existing. Too bad I didn't put popcorn on my highest one because rolling that face would give us 300 energy. That'd be 300 energy per turn. That won't work because this is at 100 anyway. Under better circumstances, that would be ridiculous. Instead, we're going to gain an extra battery which starts at level 1, buy more electricity, charges up all batteries at once. We move on to phase 2, reflection. I'm going to add a little bit to the dark tiles. They're at almost 100,000 base value, +6, so that's good there, that's good there. Here's our extra energy. So that's going to be big for us. This is going to get really stupidly big. That's what I know. So the expected dark tile is now 105,000, which is why we get like 80 million in a single roll. But our energy is starting to suffer, so we definitely need more lightning bolts. We also need more rolls. Rolls and lightning bolts. There's so many things I need to touch. 15 million for 6 lightning bolts. I'll take it. Okay, we're going to go for a roll. We actually got a free roll because 100 and something energy. $183 million. I'm going to do that again to see exactly what kind of value we get. That one wasn't nearly as good. I would like to re-roll to get rid of the light tiles altogether. I'm not sure if we can even get those upgrades anymore though. I haven't seen them in a while. So I'm going to roll a few times, hopefully getting myself up to 500 million because I do want to upgrade the shop to see what kind of strange things it gives me. Although energy is definitely getting down there, like our rolls. Okay, 618 million. Upgrade the shop, plus 400s, plus times 50. That's so stupid. Okay, so the dark's at 104,000, now at 150,000. That was a 50% increase to earnings. Okay, and plus 15 to energy. Definitely gonna do that. Gonna keep an eye out for those. Oh, 400 to either side. So the dark rolls are 150. They're 370,000 now. Plus, once I buy another upgrade, let's see how many earnings this gets us. There's 150 million. We're gonna add plus 10 to the die, and then plus 10 to the die again. So at 150 per roll. We are down to 7 rolls because those are getting really expensive. It's always energy that's the problem, but we did put some energy back there, so we got a half a roll back. So at this point, it's really just simply about the energy. We just need as much energy as we can get to keep going. So we're at 60 now. Let's see what this roll is going to do for us. That gave us about 100 energy, so we're making half a roll back. Wait, we got 2 rolls out of that. Not really sure why, not going to complain. Times 50 to the dark tiles. They're now about 500,000 each. But again, I'm just simply going to spend purely on energy upgrades at this point. We got 110 plus 188. So we did almost make a free roll there, so that's good. We just need to charge these batteries every bit. These are costing hundreds of millions of dollars. 120 million, well spent. Would still like to get the final, even the light tiles up to 2,500. There's a beautiful roll, 246 energy, so that was a true free roll. And we got a new artifact. This one's really good. Plus 1% chance to get a multiply tile, multiplying all tiles in that row by 2. Given how far we're rolling, a 1% chance is actually guaranteed. Oh, which brings us to phase 3, revelation. We got lots of energy, so that's getting really expensive. So we need to still buy energy. 300 million for a single energy. Look at all the energy bars though. Worth it. Energy galore. So we need 200 energy per spin to make it worth our while. Like we just earned hundreds of millions and we can't actually afford the next energy upgrade. So we're actually running out of spins. Now we can buy another one of those. And now we put some energy back on, but I've got 4 rolls left. That's it. We're almost at 5,000 though. Okay, energy went bananas there, so that's pretty good for us. It costs 200 energy to buy a single. So it's really still about the energy. But we got 35 million, so we can buy, still can't buy one. It's 320 million. The numbers are getting hard to like keep track of because they're just getting really big and silly. But unless we get some kind of big miracle, even with 170 energy, we're still not really getting there. We have 99 million. That's whatever this is going to be. We're trying to put some energy back on. 130 million. I like this though. This gets so stupid. You can get such big rolls. Whoops, I accidentally rolled a few times there. Didn't mean to do that. We need to put the energy back on. So this is the last roll we can even afford at about 6,000 because these cost $360 million. So this might be the last roll unless we get a stupid amount of energy. The roll was 166 long. Oh, we hit another thing. Neither of these are good. This one would be good. Always roll your highest face. Well, we're already doing that. Every time you roll no normal tiles, we're always, I think, going to roll normal tiles. We made it into resolve. Okay, off we go. 310 energy, which is enough to... I think that's it. That's the end of our journey. Nice of them to add me to the game. I will have to try and break it in their honor. So energy still. Energy is the name of the game.